fun morning warm up. In my role in being kind of an instructor, if you will, for a 4-day class that talks about work life balance and being successful, and in coaching real estate agents, often I will be asked could be by owners or managers of real estate companies. They'll say, hey, is there a way you can tell if somebody that you're either coaching or that you're instructing has the ability to be successful? That's a tough question. And if you've ever read the book by Brendon Burchart called High Performance Habits, he kind of outlines in there some attributes, if you will, of how do you identify if somebody's going to have what we call long-term success, right? Meaning that they're going to stick with something, that you can tell that they're going to do it. They're going to make it happen. And there's some attributes, if you will, that you can look for and you can see and you can tell if somebody's going to have long-term success. And what I mean by that is not success once in a while, but they're going to show up on a consistent basis. And there's some habits and some ways that we show up that we can definitely tell that. And so I'll just go through them with you. So when I'm coaching somebody or I'm teaching and engage with somebody for 4 days, these are things that you can clearly identify. It's easy to see, right? And so what are we looking for? Well, the first one is simply this, emotional maturity, okay? How emotionally evolved are they in terms of how they take criticism, how they take direction? Do they fight it? Are they those people that always have to be right? Do they have emotional maturity? The next one is the ability to listen and learn. Have you ever been in a group of people and they don't ever ask a question about you, but they just talk about themselves the entire time? How well do they listen? And how well do they remember and learn? That's a big one. Here's one: consistent, healthy routines. They tell me about, well, I get up early and I do this and I do that and I do this and I do this. And how long have you been doing it? I've been doing it for a long time. They have consistent, healthy routines. Here's one: they don't make excuses, right? If something's not going their way, they own it. They don't make excuses for it. They're willing to try new things. They can be adventurous. They're willing to get out of their comfort zone. Even though they don't particularly want to do it, they're willing to give it a try, right? They don't hide. They don't try to disappear into the background, right? They'll stand out and they'll say, hey, I want to try this. They have an optimistic attitude. They show up with a good energy. Have you ever come across those people that just like, man, I got to tell you, your aura is really bad, right? Remember, we talked about this a little bit from the book from Roxana Fauci. We talked about manifestation. We talked about vibration and energy, and there's high vibration, low vibration. What's your vibration? Because your vibe attracts your tribe. Think about that. So optimistic attitude. Here's one: being a go-giver. How giving are you? How often do you show up where you're giving, right? You're giving. And then here's the last one: they take pride. They take pride in self-discipline. Folks, those are things we look for. When you start seeing those, and you don't have to have all of those, but as you start to grow with those, it's amazing how your success will grow quickly and here's the key, sustainable. Okay, so think about that. Maybe you want to go through that list and ask yourself, is there areas in here where possibly I have some work to do? I know I do, right? We're all humans. None of us are perfect. We all have work to do every single day. We all can become that better person. Why don't you think about those and maybe read the book by Brendon Burchart, High Performance Habit. All right, everybody, hey, make it a great day. Be awesome. Help somebody. We'll talk to you later.